Hello, everyone. It's Chargers or Chase, however you would like to call me. You could even call me Jolt Gaming for all I care. Anyways, I'm here to inform you guys before the video starts that this is how we play Minecraft football. So basically, you play with a bow and arrow. You shoot the receiver with the arrow, and that counts as a catch. If you shoot the cornerback or defensive back, it is an interception. You punch to tackle, and basically, it's the first to 28 points wins. So the kickoff, you shoot an arrow, you shoot an arrow in the air, and whoever catches it gets to choose to receive or defend to start off. Um, so basically, you can kind of play it in three or four separate modes. You can play a 2v2, a 3v3, or two different versions of a 4v4 if you have enough people. You'll also want to. We also, at least in our league, we require a ref because it's like unbiased and we don't like it leads to arguing like, no, that's where the ball's spotted, stuff like that. So basically how it goes is the 2v2 with the ref. It's basically a quarterback and a receiver versus a linebacker and a defensive back. Now a 3v3 is quarterback with two receivers versus two cornerbacks and a linebacker. So now here's how it gets interesting. There's basically two generic versions of how to play a 4v4. We've actually never played a 4v4, but this is how probably it would go down if you wanted to play a 4v4. Basically, the first one is a quarterback and two receivers versus a running back, and a running back is kind of like you could just like drop the arrow and they could pick it up and run. It's an interesting concept. We haven't really tried it, but I'm assuming you guys could use some creativity there. Versus two cornerbacks, a linebacker, and a safety. Basically, safety would be kind of like helping them in coverage and kind of keeping an eye on the running back. And then the second option is actually one that I've been wanting to play for a while. It's a quarterback and two receivers with an offensive lineman. Versus two cornerbacks, a linebacker, or a safety. You can use either one. And then a defensive lineman. So basically, how that would work would be normally without an offensive line, the defense was count to 5 Mississippi before they can go past the line of scrimmage and attack the quarterback. Whereas with the offensive lineman, the O lineman and the D lineman would just kind of hit each other back and forth, or they could even use like a stick with knockback. That would be interesting, and to kind of like protect the quarterback and give a set where you don't have to count down. By the way, I haven't mentioned this yet, but without the offensive line, how we usually play it, like, or what you'll see in this video is they're allowed to one blitz per drive. So basically that means is they don't have to count. Like, they don't have to count down. They can just rush the quarterback to start off. And just one per drive. And I think that's been a really fun rule with us. So we'll keep that in there. You guys don't have to use it. You guys can choose whatever the hell you want. This is just kind of like a basis of how we play. Basically, also there's like penalties we usually have, like don't hit, like, so I know some people like press, like, like in football you can press a quarterback by like putting your hands on him, and it just gets confusing because what we do to make sure, like, what we do to know that a receiver caught the ball is it hits them obviously and they turn red for a split second. Whereas if you hit someone, like when you're not trying to tackle or sack them, it could confuse them into thinking that they caught the ball, and then they'll start running. There's basically kind of standard penalties, like, if you don't get set before the line of scrimmage or before the play is called or play is hiked, then well, that's a penalty as well. Blah blah blah. What we use is torches for the first down markers. We'll use usually a normal torch for the line of scrimmage, and then a blue flame torch for the first down marker. Kicking, you gotta hit. We have like a two thing black box in the field goal you see our field goal post, and then there's two black wool pieces in the middle of it. You have to hit that instead of going through, because it'll be way too easy if you just hit it through. For extra points, defenders must stand 10 yards back from the line of scrimmage while the person kicks, whereas field goals, the defenders are allowed to stay at the line of scrimmage and the kicker backs up. And the kicker must say hike before. That way it gives the chance of blocking it. But anyways, that's kind of how it goes. It's pretty fun. I honestly think this is what we've been doing this for about 3 years now, actually, and it's just really fun for us. And if anyone would be interested in playing, actually, go ahead and let me know in the comments, and we can get that settled. All right. Well, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy the video.